After a storm, the damage is not always obvious. And if it's not documented correctly, it can cost you. With a decade of experience, we know exactly what to look for. We handle the inspection, claim support, and the roof. Storm season is coming. Make sure you have absolute restoration on your side.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. I'm adjusting a few things this morning so I can show you exactly what's going on right now. It's not a whole lot of anything though, but good morning to you. I'm Maggie McCauley for Mississippi Live Weather. Thanks so much for tuning in with us last night and also again this morning. We have a lot to talk about right out there this morning, and that comes in force with some cold conditions out there. Take a look. I want to show you first what's going on our Mama Justice Doppler radar out there this morning, because a few light showers still ongoing from places like Cleveland, Grenada, stretching along 55 into places like Holmes and Attala County as well. So some very light shower activity showing up right now on our radar. But again, if you're seeing anything out the door, make sure to put it in the chat. A few people did at 6:30, and that was super helpful because we're seeing a few flurries out there, even outside of the shower activity that I'm seeing currently on radar. So a few flurries could be possible as you're stepping out the door. Here's the thing, what we call those flurries, no worries. So these shouldn't be impactful, not looking to stick or accumulate out there. So you're still going to be going to work and school out the door this morning. But again, flurries not out of the question, even over the next few hours. So we'll talk about where those are going to be moving forward. I want to take you over and look at power outages first. We saw some very strong storms move in yesterday evening with a lot of winds associated with those. Even before the storms got here, it was so windy out there yesterday. I know you know that if you were outside. And so even winds outside of those storms caused some power outages. I know they did here in Tate County where we live, in Senatobia, caused a few power lines to be damaged, causing outages even before storms rolled in. So in and outside of storm activity, lots of power outages. And you can see here, this looks region wide, seeing a lot of those stretching from Arkansas, Louisiana, a lot throughout the state of Mississippi, down in Jackson as well, and stretching over into places like Alabama and Georgia. Let's talk closer to home though, shall we? Power outages, these are rough estimates from our system being brought in, but you can see those counties that are most affected, especially in places over in the Delta from Bolivar, Washington, Sunflower County as well, Panola County and DeSoto County getting in on a lot of those power outages still out there this morning at 7:03, Benton-Tippah County as well, and also down in the Golden Triangle region, seeing still some good amount of power outages out the door this morning. Now, these power outages are always impactful, right? But these, coupled with very cold conditions, don't make for a great start to the work week. Take a look at temperatures out the door right now. All of us, or at least a majority of us, in the 30s. 37 in Houston, 37 in Bruce, 35 in Holly Springs, 37 down in Louisville, 41 in Macon, 41 in Columbus. So a few 40s out there as well. But for the most part, we're starting off in the 30s. Winds out there out of the north, so everybody feeling like the 30s. You definitely need the coat out the door this morning. Some of us already under a freeze warning, but this is looking at the freeze warning that goes into in place tomorrow. So I'm talking about this evening into your day and morning for your Tuesday. We're looking at an area-wide freeze warning on tap for even colder conditions as we're starting off our Tuesday. So if you think this morning's cold, wait till we get to Tuesday morning. Definitely want to keep the coats around, at least for a few days this week. Here's a live look of what's going on outside this morning over in Pontotoc. Lots of clouds out there over in Pontotoc. And also temperatures still, though, able to get into the upper 30s. Winds coming out of the northwest around 10 miles an hour, making it feel more like the low 30s. So it's definitely chilly out the door across the board this morning, even with the clouds in place. Same story over in Caledonia. You can see all of those clouds as far as the eye can see. These will begin to move out as we head over the next few hours. Temperatures in the 40s over in Caledonia, but feeling more like the middle 30s. So yeah, it's chilly out the door this morning. Let's talk about the rest of your day. For your first 12 hours ahead, you should not expect temperatures to move too much today. I'm talking some of us could see not even a 10-degree temperature swing from this morning to this afternoon. Most of the morning will stay in the 30s and then eventually creeping into the 40s for your afternoon. Those who are already in the 40s going to be getting into the middle 40s today. You see the trend here. Not a big change morning, day, afternoon. We are really looking at a cold day ahead. About a 10% chance of some light showers to maybe a few flurries out there this morning. For the most part, just some light shower activity. Winds stay out of the northwest anywhere between 15 up to 20 miles an hour. So even into your afternoon, when you see high temperatures in the 40s, still going to be mainly feeling like the 30s out there. So very cold day ahead. Just want you to take that into note as you're headed out the door this morning. Temperatures going back into the 30s as we head 8 o'clock and on. Here's a big picture view. Want to show you where those storms are, right? They caused us some strong storms, some wind damage across a good portion of our area last night. Here's where they are this morning. You can see that cold front stretching way up north from the Virginias, going into the Carolinas, stretching into places like Georgia as well this morning. We're seeing that leftover moisture kind of behind the system. That's what those little light showers are this morning. A little bit more flurries well off to our north. But again, those strong storms off to our east, and they're going to be causing another severe weather day across the United States, but not for us, but over in the East Coast. You can see here a pretty big risk area, including a level 4 out of 5 risk out there from places off in the Virginia stretching down to the Carolinas. So again, another severe weather day across the United States, just not for here in North Mississippi. Thankfully, again, we saw those storms yesterday. That's pushing off into the East Coast today. What can you expect ahead? Again, we could see some light showers to drizzle over your next few hours. Some of flurries could try to mix down with that, but for the most part, some light rain showers. Going into your afternoon, things are dry and things are cold. So any plans today? I know there's some tennis matchups going on today. I know you'll have practices outside, baseball, softball, whatever you want to say. Those are good to go, but you need the coats. Kiddos need the coats, and you do as well if you're going to be outside this afternoon, because those winds still coming out of the north, making it feel cold all day long. As we head overnight into your Tuesday morning, we'll see these clouds totally clear out, and that's going to allow for temperatures on Tuesday morning to drop into the 20s. We'll talk more about that in the next few minutes, but very cold out the door for your Tuesday morning. More clouds come into play as we head Tuesday night into Wednesday, but we're still looking dry. So this work week looking very dry out there, even though we're seeing such cold conditions. And then we'll also warm up as we head midweek and on. So if you're already tired of the cold conditions, I know it only takes one step outside for me to get tired of these cold conditions. I do have good news in the forecast. We will be warming up. So coming up next, again, we'll talk about just how cold things are going to be on Tuesday. We'll also talk about your warm up ahead, all coming up right after this.
When C.K. Little opened his doors in downtown Corinth nearly 80 years ago, his plan was simple: deliver excellent service and exceed expectations. That's why we say, a little gift goes a long way.
The bravest thing that my dad has done has been going back to school.
It wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
The bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McAuley.
Hey, good morning, and welcome in to Mississippi Live Weather this morning. As always, thanks so much for tuning in and sticking in with us. As I told you before, we do have power outages happening across our area out there this morning, and some of those even leading to a few school closures. Now, those flurries I was telling you is possible this morning, that's not leading to anything. But again, some down power lines leading to some power outages, leading to some schools to have to close this morning. The Grenada School District, one of those. So I saw that on their website on their Facebook. So I encourage you, if you know there's a lot of power outages across your town and your county this morning, just to go ahead and double check your school's website and their Facebook page for updates on that. Grenada School District, the only one that I know of right now, but they'll be closed today due to power outages and downed electrical lines at the elementary schools and throughout the county. So again, just something to check on this morning if you know that you're seeing a lot of power lines down and just electrical outages throughout your county. Just go ahead and double check your school district's Facebook website, things that you know they put that information out before you head out the door this morning. Here's a live look out there. Somebody saying they have school today, so that's good to know. Most of us having school today. Again, Grenada School District, the only one that I know of right now. If I get to know any more, of course, I'll share those with you. Here's a look over in Blue Springs, though, out the door this morning. You can see a lot of clouds off in the distance. Temperatures in the upper 30s, but with the wind northwest around 10 miles an hour, feeling more like the low 30s out there. So definitely cold as most kiddos are headed back to school this morning. Same story over in Adaton. You can see all of those clouds out there, some light shower activity probably entering Tibaha County. We're seeing some light showers to drizzle, mainly in the Delta out there this morning. Temperatures in the upper 30s, but feeling more like the middle 30s. For your day ahead, we're looking at temperatures mainly staying in the 30s over your next few hours. So upper 30s to near 40 as we head all the way into your 11 o'clock hour. About a 10% chance of a few showers out there as we head over the next few hours. Let me show you this because our models have been a little bit consistent. Let's talk high temperatures and then we'll talk about those rain chances out there. High temperatures out there today in the 40s. So temperatures not moving too much from this morning to this afternoon. Low to middle 40s out there for your Monday high. We should be in the middle 60s. We're about 20 degrees. Middle 40s out there, 45 Eupora, 45 in Starkville, 45 in Houston, 45 in Water Valley, 42 in Senatobia, even staying in the low 40s off to the north, closer to the Tennessee state line, 41 over in Boonville. Now let's talk about the potential of a few of those showers out here. I want to take you back to show you the potential of these. Again, most of us above freezing, so these are not going to be sticking if there is any flurries in the area. But it is possible as these showers move through, this moisture moves through, that we see maybe a little bit of light rain to some flurries mixing in as that continues to pour through. So just something of note. Don't want you to be surprised as you're heading over the next few hours, 9, 10 a.m., closer to the Alabama and Mississippi state line, that you might see a flurry or two. So that's like 9, 10 o'clock. That starts to move over. Again, those won't be impactful or accumulating, but they are possible as that moisture continues to move through. As we head noon and on, things really start to dry out and we're just cold for your day ahead. And that's the main impact anyway. Going into your afternoon, again, northerly winds sticking around, a little bit less cloud cover out there as well. Going overnight into Tuesday, we totally clear out, and that's going to allow temperatures on your Tuesday morning to really drop down into the 20s. But let's talk about where records are possible out there on your Tuesday morning. Take a look. I know there's a lot going on in this map, but this is showing you very cold conditions settling into the area, central and southern United States out there on your Tuesday. Areas in that deeper maroon color, anywhere between 25 to 35 degrees from normal, record cold potentially, especially in places like over there in eastern Tennessee, stretching up into the Virginias as well. Widespread in the southeast, temperatures 15 degrees below normal. What does that mean across our region? Means temperatures in the 20s and 30s as you're waking up on your Tuesday morning. Again, 20s here in North Mississippi, even Monroe, Louisiana in the 20s out there, 30s down in Hattiesburg, 34 in Mobile out there for your Tuesday morning, even off to the east, 28 in Birmingham, 26 over in Huntsville. So very cold conditions, bringing it even a little bit closer to home. We're talking about temperatures on your Tuesday morning in the low to middle 20s out there. So very cold out the door for your day tomorrow. If you needed the coat today, you're definitely going to need it tomorrow morning. 23 in Senatobia, 24 in Grenada, 27 in Clarksville, 25 in Starkville, 24 in Amory, 24 forecasting A low around 24 in Tupelo. Now, our record set back in 1976 for Tupelo is 24. So looking to potentially tie that out the door for your Tuesday morning. So near record low temperatures looking to be set out there for Tuesday. Very cold out there before things do warm up. So again, for my warmer weather lovers, if you're looking forward to more spring-like conditions, you do get it this week. It's kind of like whatever temperature you like, you just pick a day out of the week, because take a look at this. We're getting a little bit of everything this week. We're 40s today. We're near 50 tomorrow. We're near 60 for Wednesday. We're in the 70s by Thursday. You like a little bit warmer? Okay, we're in the 80s for your weekend. So a little bit, again, of everything happening out there this week. The only thing that I'm not tracking this week is any rainfall. And I think that's some good news out there. Maybe allow things to dry out and for people to maybe mow their yards like I know we need to. So that's a look again of your 7-day forecast, continuing to see warmer and warmer conditions. I know somebody just messaged at 7:15, so maybe just tuning in the chat over on our YouTube page saying, I'm hearing that there's power out and some damage in Grenada. Any reports? We are seeing reports out there of some potentially widespread outages in Grenada, and that's also causing, again, the Grenada School District to be closed on Monday. So be closed today due to power outages and downed electrical lines at the elementary school and through the county. So that's just something of note. I want to let you know before I do let you go. Again, we're seeing those power outages a little bit more in Grenada. Again, these are kind of rough estimates, but power outages are happening across our area here in North Mississippi still this morning, especially in places like Benton-Tippah County, DeSoto, Panola County, down to the Colon Triangle region, and then more across Grenada County that this map isn't showing, causing the school district to close. So if anything else, we get any more of those reports in, of course, we'll share them with you here on Mississippi Live Weather. So make sure to tune in. Again, if I know any updates, I'll let you know. Coming up at 7:30, that'll be our last live broadcast of the morning. I'll see you then.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.